Good afternoon, everybody. This is Andrew Masters from the team at Rado Finance, and today I've prepared the most interesting topics from the cryptocurrency world. Despite the decline in BTC, the market is still very positive. There are few forecasts in the mass media, with Bloomberg journalists, CNBC analysts, and even the Bitcoin CEO, Arthur Hayes, declaring that Bitcoin will jump to $50,000 within the next few years. There's a number of reasons for that. Institutional investors pay attention to the data and trading activity, and the number of transactions signal that the influx of institutional investors has been growing steadily since the beginning of the year, and at the beginning of the second quarter, there was a sharp increase. Facebook entered the big game, and information appears that Facebook is preparing around and to fund to raise $1 billion to secure its stable coin. JP Morgan announced the release of its stable JPM coin, which is intended for making cross-border payments. The fifth largest bank in the world, MUFG, will now use stable coins. MUFG is the largest financial company in Japan, and according to forecasts, it will become the first Japanese bank to issue the virtual currency, and in particular, a stable blockchain-based currency tied to the Japanese yen 1-to-1. Crypto thematics has not bypassed institutionalists from the field of tourism and travel. Corporate Traveller is diversifying their payment system by allowing users to transact with crypto via BitPay. Even in India, there is also a positive trend as a national payment corporation in India is preparing an innovative blockchain solution that will stabilize the economic situation in the country. We are talking about the introduction of an electronic transaction processing algorithm and information about the exact currency in which they will be made, and it's not yet available, and the quotations is at an approximate level. Before we look at the technical picture, it's also worth mentioning some other negative news that was to hit the market but didn't have a large impact. The Binance exchange on Monday upcoming the delisting of Bitcoin SV cryptocurrency from its platform. The events unfolded the background of the escalation of the conflict between Australian entrepreneur Craig Wright, who claims he was hiding under the pseudonym of the Bitcoin creator Satoshi Nakamoto, and individual participants of the cryptocurrency community, among whom is the CEO of Binance, Changpeng Zhao. After a crypto exchange of the Bitcoin SV, it's been decided to drop the cryptocurrency. The United States Securities and Exchange Commission reportedly required two funds to eliminate the word blockchain from their monkias, and despite eliminating the word funds, the ticketers still refer to the technology. Amplify funds are traded as block. While the product is described as transformational, data sharing ETF Reality Shares are using the title BLCN, depicting it product as Nasdaq Next Gen Economy ETF. In early 2018, the SEC has warned that US companies who change their name to include the word blockchain would soon face increased scrutiny from the regulators at the SEC, and requirements and the principal systematic amongst the ever-growing popularity of the investment in blockchain. The search term can trigger capital inflows into voice funds. In any case, the news background indicates that the development is going on and blockchain mechanisms are starting to work. And sooner or later, these fundamental factors will trigger growth. Let's now turn to charts and estimate this with growth potential. At the beginning of the week, the Bitcoin rate made investors nervous when it fell under $50,000, but then large volumes of purchases squeezed the price upwards and therefore created strong support level and leaving the price to consolidate in higher ranges. The price action with conjunction and the concepts of graphical analysis suggests that a pattern has already formed to continue the trend, with the main goal in the area of last week's price highs. Doubts about the purchases generated by overbought oscillators, so the relative strength index with its standard parameters, forms a divergence with the price chart and accordingly a fairly strong sell signal. Taking short positions is very doubtful at the moment because the main market participants to take long positions. Concerning other cryptocurrencies and altcoins, the use of technical analysis is unacceptable since live information leads to an increase in volatility of these cryptocurrencies. There are two striking examples. The first is Dogecoin by Elon Musk, and in response to a statement from the Telsa CEO, Dogecoin grew by 100% in 4 days. The second is Bitcoin listing SV, delisting from a number of exchanges, which has caused a 23.8% beginning at this week. We will find on this note today and continue to look for major and important events in the data stream, earning on the volatility of popular crypto-active assets. This is Andrew Masters and the Rado Finance team with you, and I'll see you next week.